As we begin the final thought, I want to highlight the importance of rebuilding, restoring, and returning trust as a primary objective for all parties. Without trust, personal trust, and team trust, the team cannot achieve the desired outcomes they're working towards or support the organization's needs. In Stephen M.R. Covey's The Speed of Trust, he writes about the 5 waves of trust model shown in the graphic on the left side of the slide. Consider if your hero is unable to trust themselves, let alone their teammates. How can the hero trust the organization? It begins with a conscious effort and working agreement within the team to continue the process of developing new habits that encourage team enabling behavior from the hero. Trust can be restored through consistent team-centered communication around the work that needs to be done. The team may be able to develop a polite code phrase for the hero when it thinks the hero is diving back into old, damaging behavior patterns. The phrase might be, "We're all heroes here," or "I see some heavy lifting." Self-managing teams can set the dynamics so that the hero feels accountable to the team for achieving the goals of the team and valued as a team member. A novel outcome of the hero developing team enabling behavior might be an environment for the growth of just-in-time heroes and heroic teams. Imagine a team developing a complicated algorithm and the hero coaching 2 or 3 capable and smart team members. Maybe the resulting algorithm is so simple and well crafted and easy to use that it becomes a company standard for other teams to follow in their own development work. Maybe it is a product that's co-designed and developed by the team that deeply connects with the customers and drives revenues to new levels for everyone's benefit. Maybe it's troubleshooting an outage together that restores service to thousands of customers while preserving the organization's reputation, all because the hero replicated their own key skills and abilities in others who became just-in-time heroes themselves. These scenarios are a business dream. I can share with you that I've seen this happen in the Navy. I had an outstanding intelligence analyst who was a hero. Mel could pull a thread and find supporting intelligence for her theories like no other analyst I worked with professionally. Her work was excellent and rock solid, but she needed some coaching on her teamwork skills. We worked as a team to help her past her personal challenges and to position her for success. She began training fellow analysts to become as capable as she was. In her weak areas, the other teammates became just-in-time heroes the unit needed to support operations. To illustrate the concept of a just-in-time hero, I'm going to refer to the power of TED. David Emerald writes, first described by Dr. Stephen Karpman in the late 1960s, the drama triangle roles of victim, the primary role, persecutor, which the victim blames for their suffering, and rescuer, who steps in to try and take away the victim's suffering. Their interplay vividly describes the most common strategies human beings use to manage their fear and anxiety. Rename the dreaded drama triangle in The Power of TED, the empowerment dynamic, the DDT aptly describes the toxic nature of those roles. People shift in and out of all 3 of these roles in the DDT. All 3 roles have their own roots in a problem orientation and focus in on what they don't want and don't like. Each role also sees the others as a problem to react to. TED is a positive alternative to the drama triangle. TED is a set of relationships or roles that offer a substitute to living life as a victim. TED inspires the realization that choice can lead to positive approaches to life's challenges. Reconnecting to our dreams, desires, and taking action towards those outcomes requires a shift in mindset for most people. When shift shifts happen, you can move into a creator, challenger, or coach role. Greater awareness and options become available to you. I want to encourage you to consider these concepts when working with the hero on your team. Think about how TED might change the conversation and create just in time heroes, and how the 5 waves of trust might influence how to establish and restore trust within the team. I want to conclude this thought and refer to the graphic one more time. The end goal for the hero and the team should be to switch from a poor me to an I can do it response to challenges. Bringing this all home for a landing, we've covered 3 points in this session. Number one, how to recognize the hero complex, associated behavior, and gauge team trust. Number two, how to encourage team enabling behavior from the hero. And number three, cultivate trust, develop just in time heroes, and heroic teams. To wrap up this session, I would like to challenge you to do some reflection on trust in your team and what it means to everyone involved. Look at the dynamics between the members and assess the behavior to determine if everyone is working together while avoiding dreaded drama that might lead to hero behavior. If there are one or more heroes who erode trust, consider how different behavior could be encouraged while dampening undesired behavior, and how to develop and grow just in time heroes and heroic teams. If you can spot the team member who seems to be surrounded, see if you can spot the team member who seems to be surrounded by friction. If you have a hero who is consistently saving the day under the radar, who grumbles about putting out fires, or fixes the complicated issues, but is not building team capacity to do the same, then you should consider having a conversation. Be empathetic and understanding. Ask open ended questions while avoiding the temptation to diagnose the origin of the hero's behavior. Work with the team to create opportunities for the hero to build, show, and teach the team how to be heroes as well, while creating a heroic team. A goal should be to rebuild and restore trust while moving from the DDT to TED. In closing, if this session resonates with you, I'd like to invite you to connect with me on LinkedIn, as well as I'd like to thank you for your attention and time. It was a pleasure to share with you.